Alright, comrades, it is Mikhail here. We are once again back here in Arknights. We are going to start the 5th stage here and ending a grand overture, so let's see. Hammer to best friends. Okay. Oh! We got push stuff here in this map. Okay, that's fun. Oh, I love doing push stuff. Damn, only 60? Wow. A pusher. Oh, oh, yeah. I know who. Where is he? There we go. Essel, my boy. It's your time, bro. Yeah, there's no need to worry about that. Okay. Yeah, now we got a pusher. We got the shotgun homie here. Haven't used him in a long time, so let's do that. God, it's hot today. Fuck you. New outtro. December 21st. Oh, it's almost my birthday. 2 days. There you are, Captain. Here, take a look at this blueprint. Ark has been saying it's pointless to design a new electrical transmission distribution valve. But more and more big guys are gonna roll out from our factory to other plates of Londinium. I say we ought to make preparations ahead of time. I don't want to hear people complain when they found out that these things don't have enough power and torque. Those short-sighted idiots. Stop calling me Captain. This is a factory. We're not in the Self-Salvation Corps anymore. Besides, I'm sure Ark has thought about it too. It's just about saving costs where you can. I know, but it's the young ones coming after us who would have to deal with any problems. I know how you feel, Martin. But we have to take things one at a time. Closure shared a bunch of drone technology with us that I would love to put into our new four-legged crawler. But problems like power supply and automation doesn't just solve themselves. It's all good to have them in the blueprints, but let's take one step at a time, starting with the present. Let's do it Ark's way for now and get a basic version on how to meet our present needs. File your blueprint with the Londinium Industry Development Association. Don't lose it. Its mission to restore Victoria's technological superiority with the support of Parliament. New ideas should be respected. Whatever you say, you're a consultant for them after all. There have been so many new ideas lately that it's getting hard to keep up. God damn it. People are enthusiastic. They can feel that things are changing because of their ideas. Yes, factory production lines, a railway system that links all districts, and walls and artillery that protect all on Londinium. We can build them the way we want, with our own 2 hands. I could agree with everything else, but please, not the way you want Feist, or we're all gonna end up in one big amusement park where the only form of transportation is zip lines. Come on, that's just the one that drew the most laughs among the proposals that got shut down. Not all of my ideas are like that. God damn, dude. That is pretty funny. By the way, are you sure your factory wants to keep Ark in the core workshop? I heard he didn't get along with you in the old place. Each factory has its own technical secrets, and there's been friction over competition for orders. Well, that's true. Not all of our workers were in the Self-Salvation Corps. But if Catherine could convince the other factories to join the association and share technologies, then there's nothing for us to hide. Huh? Somebody help! Matthew just got pummeled. Poor Matthew. Rip. Have we met before, sir? Not exactly, Madam Speaker. The name's Matthew, a humble businessman who owns a little factory. I simply felt the need to speak up about the present situation. You can write to Parliament or seek assistance from the Industry Development Association. I have other things that require my attention. I have written to Parliament on behalf of a dozen factories that were shut down. My letter's gone unread for the better part of a month. It was the decision of Parliament to shut down a number of factories. You know better than I the state of Londinium's logistics. The burden of one factory step can cross hundreds of families in Sordine or Highbury. We are just asking for the scales to be tipped a little towards us, if only in a private manner. Okay. Sounds a little sauce. Workers from factories that have been shut down could not afford to buy medicine on the black market. An experienced line worker is worth 10 pieces of machinery. I believe in my workers. There is much that they can still do for the city. Meanwhile, invaluable repertory suppressants are being wasted on dying soldiers on their beds in the sanatorium. What are you on about? Explaining the realities of economic... You bloody... Oh, and that's how he got... Yeah. Venus' fist found the man's nose before she knew it. The man by the name of Matthew grabs his bleeding nose with one hand and searches helplessly for a handkerchief with the other. Blood continues to seep from the gaps in his fingers, dyeing his clothes red. More and more onlookers gather, all of them staring at Vina. There is no hostility or anger in their eyes, but each and every gaze reminds her of her helplessness, of her ill timing. I understand why you're angry, Madam Speaker, I know, but someone has to say it. I assure you it gives me no pleasure. I was part of the self-salvation corps that stayed in the city. You came with the Cordes girl, and then you left. Amia mentioned, best episode. Nah, the fourth stage was my favorite. Lots of vampires. Makes me very happy. When the exemplars came, and I learned from Catherine that you are their leader, I agreed to turn on the boilers to welcome you without a second thought. But I didn't recognize you when I saw you standing in the middle of the street dressed like a king, promising a better life for everyone on behalf of Parliament. You knew that some promises could never be fulfilled. You chose to sacrifice people to save others, didn't you? She wants to shut him up. She grabs the man by the collar and lifts him up off the ground, but she can see his eyes, that's the eyes of everyone standing around. She solves problems with her fists. She wishes she could make these problems go away with her fists, the way she used to. Suddenly falls out of his pocket and makes a clanging sound on the ground. It has been a long time since he had candy. She forgot the box was in her pocket. We believed in you when we agreed to shut down and relinquish our originium fuel, but now we can only hope that we are not the ones being marked for sacrifice. She does need... Yeah, she does like lollipops, that's true. She deserves some more candy. Not all our problems can be solved by your fists, Siege. Vina! Let Matthew go, please. No, pummel him to the ground. Fuck him up. Do something. Speaker's office, December 21st, 1098. Matthew's views don't represent those of all the workers. Neither do mine, of course. All I know is that a few friends have reached out to Rhodes Island through me, hoping to improve the state of equipment and the sanatorium. We can make new equipment appear out of thin air, but maybe we can make the existing kit more efficient. Most workers still support the current medical system, I think. No, you don't have to explain, Feist. I was the one who let the blood get to my head. You have done so much. You have done as much as you could possibly do. Improve medical equipment effectiveness, reopening the fast transport tunnels, the central heating system under experimentation. A lot of people have benefited from the changes in a shorter period of time. It's all thanks to how you've given us the green light and fended off trouble for us in Parliament. That's my job. How is Catherine? Granny? Well, I doubt she would answer even if I asked. She won't even let people see her cough. Otherwise, she's the same, still busy even though she's not working at the factory anymore. I rarely get to see her. No one cares! Give me the vampires! I need to shut up. I had a conversation with her like this last month. She sat in this very chair and turned down my invitation for her to become a member of Parliament. Good, keep her out of my face. The secret workshop that you kept hidden from the Sarkas and the weapon inside. Londinium doesn't need it anymore. Yes, I have reached a consensus with Catherine on this matter. As long as you and Catherine are able to unite most of the workers, it's not a bad thing for the weapon to stay under your watch. Parliament needs oversight, so do I. The system of Parliament is yet immature. We're still searching, and there are people trying to get something done through it. But sooner or later they must understand that the Parliament, which resolved around its king, is long gone. Damn. Was it when the king was, No, nothing changed about Parliament when he was hanged, other than power being transferred from the king to the dukes. It was only recently that the surviving fellows of the Royal Academy of Sciences were able to resume work on the Chronicle of Londinium. 1,000,000 words that took half a lifetime to compile and edit, encompassing every aspect of Londinium. I never thought I would get to know my own home again from this angle. It was only after reading it that I realized the city's resistance began a long time ago. When the Sarkas gained control of the city, it was the Londiniers who still lived within who had, of their own accord, come together to maintain the city's core functions, irrespective of upbringing and status. The Academy's fellows see it as a precursor to the new Parliament. Seems a little far-fetched, but it does make sense in a way. But I see another side, Feist. During the war, we were able to set aside our differences, our own interests in our struggle to survive. Now, though, I'm not sure. There are times that I can't even guarantee my own reason. I need someone to pull me back when I... Want it to be us? That was my promise with Catherine. It was you lot who gave me your sword, after all. The war destroyed many things. Londinium needs your help in order to not fall behind the changing times. Some of your ideas may create headaches in Parliament and the Royal Academy of Sciences, but that's not a bad thing. Look at this fucking weirdo. City's defense system that belongs only to us, automation that the Dukes have long ignored, and a new deterrent for our post-Steam Knight era. Your help is needed in all of this, and it must be for Londinium, not for any individual. I don't deserve your trust, Feist, and neither does Parliament in its current state. Send Matthew my apologies again if you see him. Fuck him, I don't give a shit. I will continue to lobby Parliament for policies that will improve the condition of workers. I would be a terrible king for Victoria. I would not give a shit about punishing people that annoyed me. I would definitely misuse my power. I'm mad with power. I don't know. The medicine that we purchased from the Dukes in its own way. Things will get better once supply routes are secured. Who dares threaten the Duke's cargo ships? I'll continue to communicate with the ducal representatives in the city. We're here for you if you need my help. Or any help. Feist stands up but then hesitates. He does not leave the room. Granny always scolded me for my finances, for my fancies. But she said nothing the day I brought back the proposal for the future for the Industry Development Association. She retired from the line soon after, claiming health issues. We like to dream about the future, Vina. We'll pull through. The office falls quiet. Vina stares at the mountain of papers on her desk and turns on the radio. Psst. Late afternoon today, the citizens witnessed the Speaker of Parliament, Alexandrina Victoria, put a scoundrel in his place. It was reported that a gentleman had attempted to bribe the Speaker for his own selfish interests, which the Speaker rejected in the most direct manner possible. Many citizens speak highly of Speaker Victoria's charisma and believes that she... Can I start the stage? I'm... All this political shit is so boring. I don't care. Londinium Underground, December 21st. Okay. I don't care about politics. I guess we finally learned to trust each other a little bit. Whether you're confident that this supply route is safe enough for one person to manage, or that most of you have left Victoria, just as you said. Oh, it's the pink lady. Percival, that was her name, yeah. So, some sign of trust when you have... Wait. Some sign of trust when you have your little trinket in plain sight. Well, this is a city full of the homeless, desperate people. Who knows if somebody won't get ideas. Never said you're not a part of the threat, of course. Oh god, I can't fucking read right now. Not that many people on Dinium remember your reunions past. I do. Go ahead, check. Everything is on the list. On the list is here, and I'll deliver the next batch of medicine in time. You said most of you have left. What about 9? I want to know about 9. Left. Oh shit! What? She left Reunion? Along with many people for whom there is no place in the city. Our factories outside the city won't be affected, of course, and the routes you found for us will continue to be useful. You're not going with them? Londinium isn't a great place for infected anymore. Bro, which place on Terra is great for the infected? The fuck are you talking about? There's no place that welcomes infected. Fuck are you talking about? I don't like Catherine, she's annoying. Isn't a great place, spoken with true Londinian irony. When I was little, I was fascinated by the Londinium in the storybooks. The palaces and the gardens where the king and the young princess lived. The adventures to be found in the maze-like factories. Now I find that Londinium is no different from anywhere else in Victoria. It's no place to make a home. I stay because somebody has to. And I like doing good, honest work. Besides, the treatment of the infected Londinium today is not terrible. Really. I followed them because they saved my life. I'm not like those who are ready to die, who already figured out how to die for something worthwhile. Besides, in the end, it's usually isn't worthwhile. Nobody deserves to die. I can think of a certain sarcasm with pink hair that needs to fucking die. I don't have to say his name, obviously, but you know who I'm talking about. Anyway. You saved a lot of lives. Thank you on behalf of the workers. Stop by Highbury the next time you're passing out pamphlets in the city. I'll see you right through that disguise. The goods check out. I'm off then. One more thing, Catherine. Go ahead. If the rocks hurt at night, I know a few techniques to make you feel better. I think you know our medicine doesn't work as well as the stuff from the big farmers. She's definitely a medic, yeah, due to her. Oh, I just noticed a giant key that she has, just like my lovely nymph. That's cute. Anyway. Yes, it may fool the other workers, but it can't fool me. Same for most of the suppressions you can get in Londinium right now. At my age, though, I don't have too many lucid days ahead of me, and I guess you could say I've seen worse. One more day with my senses is one more thing I can do. That's plenty. Okay. Our men have tracked down Reunion's hideouts outside the city, 2 major factories and their supply routes. Should we shut them down? No need. Based on available information, they are not a threat to the citizens of Londinium. Lena says she has personal reasons to be wary of Reunion. I agree. I would agree. She was there from the beginning. She's a OG operator, you know. I used her in a few of the first stages. I don't remember when I got her, but yeah. But even she admits that they were a big help to us when they incited the citizens to oppose the dukes. As for the grey market, just make sure we keep track of everything that's going on. Percival is not stupid. She knows what she's not supposed to touch. The Reunion threat is much diminished now that their main members have left Londinium. Continue to monitor the situation. I will even go as far as to say that establishing contact at a private level is an option if there is consensus about improving the infected situation. Understood. We will continue to monitor Reunion activity without taking direct action. I suppose I'm wasting you... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I suppose I'm wasting you lot on this kind of work. Of course not, Lady Delphine. From the day we left the Duke of Windermere's ship to setting intelligence work aside to focus on the assault of Londinium, and now... Do you miss the waters of Lincardine? No, I just missed Teresa. What? Huh? What? Stop. Scrap it now. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, this episode is not that much interesting either, so we'll just continue to do this. Oh. Put her here. Okay, there's 2 of them. Please, 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 please! I have to. Save me! Save me! Save me! You mother... Because of the goddamn shield. Ah! That was annoying. that annoyed me. That's annoying. Fucking shield shit, dude. I have to put down 2 people. But I don't have enough. Okay, let's try something else. I'm gonna do something else. What's this? What's this? Yep. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Please. Fuck! Wait. Please, please. No? Okay. Oh my god! That's so stupid. Okay, so bagpipe is useless on this map. I'm gonna go grab where is she? Sega. Hungry doggo. Let's do this instead. Because she can attack in both directions. So. Boom. Yep. Yep. Die! No, come on! Alright, I'm mad now. I'm getting mad now. I'm getting legit mad now. Holy fuck, dude. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Nah, that's stupid. Okay. Oh, we'll put, yeah, we'll put it here. I don't have any... Okay. Fucking shield shit. Okay, here we go. Get that shotgun. Come on, bro. Boom! Ah, okay, no mind. We shall put her down here. Get fucked, idiots. There we go. Much better, much better. Should have started with Saga from the beginning. She's much better at dealing with grouped up enemies. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. No? Okay. Let me start shouting about food here for a while. Kaboom! Dealing tons of damage, here we go. Okay. Oh, lovely sarcasm. You all up here? No? Dead? You dead, bro? Yeah, you dead, bro. God damn, they don't even. They can barely get past Typhon. That's funny. Oh my god, more politics. Pompous man, yeah, that sounds about right. It's hard to believe that you're leaving, Lady Heidi, after all the effort it took to return to this great city. But perhaps it's time you return to your father. Back to Toron? Well, maybe I'll go further than that. My father is not the only guide I have in life. Your advice has been most enlightening, of course, such as your story of dinner with the envoy of Earl of March. It's my pleasure to offer first-hand information to an aspiring novelist who is not involved in the political world. Okay, good, good. No more political bullshit, thank you. Or perhaps I will write my familiar homeland of Toron into the story of this terrible war in Londinium. Yes, it can be painful to recall those shameful times, but someone must remember the heroic deeds we performed for the city. Heroic? You're right, maybe we're all heroes. How about a love story? A girl from the Victorian borderlands falls in love with a young man who came on holiday, but the young man dies on the battlefields of Londinium. In the end, though, the news of the young man's death turns out to be false, and he returns to her side a hero. A brilliant idea, Lady Heidi. A love lost and found again, just like the city trampled by outsiders, but saved by our hands. This dude didn't fight a single second in that war. Here the orchestra plays. There is no wine or dessert, or the candles do not burn as bright, but the music remains beautiful. By all means, join the dance. Leave me on this balcony with the inspiration you've supplied. What about your friends here? He's not my friend. He was dissing Vina before, so he's not. He's actually probably. I would call him an enemy, if anything. An emissary from a foreign land, yet unfamiliar with Victorian customs. Surely you will forgive him. Of course, of course. Lady Heidi, is that right? I could show you around the place. No, we shouldn't bother you any more than we already have. Thank you for the assist. This place turns away no one. Next time you should come in through the front door rather than the balcony, though. Thank you for the offer, but I'm not that interested in noble parties, to be honest. Okay, that's one thing we can agree on, at least. Victorian noble politics was the first thing I studied before I came. I'm familiar with your customs, your attitudes towards the infected, even your dance steps. Setting aside whether a third-rate novelist would call herself noble, have you asked this soldier why she brought you here? She didn't make me come here. I insisted on coming. I apologize, Lady Heidi. He said he wanted to stay in Londinium and learn more about our infected problem, so I was taking him around in less than conventional ways sometimes. You can laugh if you want. You see how he is. Not at all adept at lying or concealing his thoughts. Rather fits the Pure Heart name, doesn't it? Elise, you're representative of Pure Heart Medical? I didn't expect our reputation to precede us. It's easy to recognize the people who are interested in the infected problem. It's easy to see through the concerted deception of the nobility. Like how most of the young stepping into the dance floor are infected. That's to be expected, in theory at least. The originium particles that the Sorcast spread don't discriminate according to social status, but nobody will say it out loud. Nobody asks if they're standing next to an infected. It's about appearances and a dream. Ezio gazes at the hall. There are holes in the pillars where golden ornaments once glittered. A testament to the looting during the war, but the passionate playing of the musicians is almost enough to cover up the desolations. The self-proclaimed novelist opens the cap of her fountain pen and scribbles in a notebook. You could call it meaningless self-consolation at a time when basic livelihood is in question. No, not at all. Just different ways of living. What is that? A shadow of a synopsis and a little extra information. I would like you to take it. I have a feeling we will meet again, Elisio. Thank you. If you don't mind me asking though, you seem to be holding on to some pain that this banquet can't soothe. Oh. I'm just missing a friend of mine. Oh no. Oh, that sounds, no, that sounds tragic. That's how I feel as well. There's one less person who will speak with me, frankly, now that she's gone. Oh, that's sad. Welcome back to Arknights, everybody. Shit. Oh, shit. Whoa. Summit of Nations. It's fucking Oren, dude. Oh my god, I haven't seen you since Guide Ahead. That was a fucking awesome event, though. That event was so cool. Wow, I thought he was deemed a traitor or something, if I remember correctly. I'm kind of surprised he's still working. And fuck. Oh yeah, he was working with. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna spoil all the other events if I start talking about Laterano and shit. Sorry. The Lateran is paying close attention to the events in Victoria. After all, this is a disaster caused by the Sarkas. However, the decisiveness that you and the Parliament have shown on the Sarkas question gave me hope for the city's revival. Of course, His Holiness sincerely wishes to build a bridge of peace for the nations of Terra in order to prevent another tragedy from happening. You're not only here on behalf of His Holiness, the Lateran Pope, are you? I am but a humble messenger here to deliver a message to you and Parliament. Then please send my apologies to His Holiness. I appreciate the kindness that that Laterano is demonstrating, but Parliament is not in a position to address matters beyond Londinium. Kindly inform the Duke currently playing host to you that I am not going to Laterano in any capacity. As for his own plans, there have never been any business of Parliament nor myself, have they? Of course, that's what messengers are for. Oren Argiolus, he was on Duke Gododin's battleship during the war, but never participated directly on behalf of Laterano. Just as I thought. Does Gododin have a sweet tooth too? If so, we don't have much for him here in Londinium. So much for Parliament's day off. One interesting tidbit. The Lateran messenger went onto the ship with a group of refugees. He made an oath by placing his hand on his gun in order to convince the Duke to accept the refugees. And the scorching hot barrel gave him a blister on his hand. That's out of nowhere. Is it important? Day off. Alright, I've been off. Now which message should I read first? Investigation report on the Arts Circle remnants? Oh? Venus used Lieutenant Sheriff's name. Another letter. She sighs and drops it in the pending bin. Delphine, is this? Oh, it's the homies! Hey, really, we caught these robbers you were on about and taught them a lesson. Targeting fellow epiphany scum. You know what's even worse? We got a bunch of cowardly wankers who wanted to join the ranks. It's a good job you got the news quick and didn't give them a chance to grow. I wish I could go out and move about. Oh, poor Vina. She doesn't like being part of all this political bullshit, just like me. I hate, dude, the worst thing in the world is politics. I fucking hate it. I hate politics so much. Don't worry, I gave him an extra punch for you. Oh, she should go out and enjoy her old lifestyle with her friends, man. With her gang, the Glasgow gang. Come on. And I saved your share of the thank you gift. Wait, we're not collecting protection money. Okay, that's wholesome as fuck. Okay, no. We got ourselves a terrific. We got ourselves a terrific. The lollipop. I can't. Okay. I'm sorry. That's so funny. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. When was the last time you had candy since we got back to Victoria? Indra. That lady got robbed since said he made him himself. A risk with every mouthful. It's not like you ever liked normal candy sticks. He said he didn't get his hands on regular sweeteners, so he tried potatoes, carrots, or genium slug fluids. I tried all of them. Didn't throw up on nothing. Sounds like a real pick-me-up. Can I try one? Sure, there's plenty. Are you okay, Vina? Fine, I've had worse. What about your speaker duties? Yeah, what are you worried about right now? New laws, announcements, reports? Any work you need us to do, especially the ones that involve punching, which you can't do yourself? I even took a new lackey today. He's built like a straw, but I can teach him a few moves to defend himself. Look at the friends, dude. This is so wholesome. I love this. It's time for Glasgow to rebuild. When can we go back? Oh, Indra scratches her head. She did not need her friend's reapproaching glances to realize she should not have asked. Vina glances across her desk where the mountain of papers has not grown any thinner. Delphine walks to her side and takes the letters that she was holding. I think it's time to give a public answer to the issues that concern our citizens. Most don't come to listen to parliamentary debate, but they'll listen to the radio at the end of a long day. The situation in the city is stabilizing. I requested a third engineering team for Norport. Soon our home will be back to the way it was. Better than the way it was. You can go back to Lincardine, Delphine, once we've taken care of this business. Oh, my poor little Aslan operator. Come on, man. She deserves a fucking break. I'm liking this event less and less now. Only because of my poor Aslan operator. Diane? Lieutenant? I'm retired, Sarah. Oh, okay, sir. I thought you had declined the sanatorium's invitation. Just coming to visit and to thank you again. I hope you don't mind. I don't remember much, to be honest. The doctors say the rocks have gone into my head. Your hands are trembling. No need to hide it from me, sir. I haven't forgotten what you taught me. Looks like addiction symptoms from the war. Excessive painkiller use after that thing at the walls. Oh, you must stay. I'll go for a doctor. Maybe they can at least find you some more painkillers. Yeah, maybe that would soothe the pain. That's why you're here, isn't it? Supplies are short, but maybe they can spare some. Lady Delphine has been very good to the sanatorium and to us. Just a moment, I'll be right back. He wants to stay. Maybe he could really get some painkillers, even though if the goddamn, even if there is little enough to spare. Phew. Oh, where did he go? Okay, what is this? Hey, watch where you're going. Whoa, keep your distance. Something's not right with him. The speaker's office is this way. He just toppled over. Another one of those poor defected sorts. Stay away from him. We're all goners if he shatters. I'm not, my buddy. I can't. I'll go get someone. Keep your distance, everyone. Well, that's a Ripperino, I guess. Sheriff collapses on the street. The rays of the setting sun are not particularly bright, but they are enough to hurt his eyes. Or perhaps it's his body way of reminding him that the only other deep-seated desire can mask the pain. He tries to adjust his breathing like he's instructed the soldiers fighting pain during the war. But he fails. He has already lost the fight. Sheriff sees fire. It is so hot he cannot open his eyes. The sky burns. The walls burn. He burns. Oh god, my eyes. Why would you flashbang me, bro? Stop. No, get it away from me. He sees the day when he lay on the ground beneath the walls. The walls of Londinium burn with Draco fire, burning brighter and brighter until the flames consume the sky. He cries out in fear and tries to cover his eyes. Good! Get that whiteness away from me. Lieutenant? Lieutenant Sheriff, wake up. Oh, it's green. It's Delphine. This is hand reach out towards him. Yeah, there she is. Aww. Lady Delphine? I have been waiting for you, Lieutenant. I saw the letter you wrote to Vina, but you avoided me just like you refused my offer of treatment. She never read my letter, did she, Lady Delphine? I can guess what you wrote. I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm gonna grab this. Hold on. What does that say? I don't know. I'm sorry, but I can't help you here. We both know the state of medicine availability in Londinium. You can't stay here. Where can I go? Lyncardine? No, I wasn't asking, Lieutenant. This is an order. And don't give me that excuse about being retired. I know why you hesitate. I know what you fear. You're afraid to face the senior officers who betrayed and abandoned you at the Ironclave Galloway. You're afraid that you won't come good on your loyalty to me and my mother, and you're afraid to return home like this, aren't you? I don't know. You're not as strong as you think, Lieutenant. And I'm not as weak or noble as you think. Our home is Lyncardine, not here. The war is over, Lieutenant. This soldier should go home. Don't be afraid. I'm going home with you. Let's go. Oh, that was nice. But how do I make it home when I'm like this? I'll take care of it. Did you really think I would abandon you just because you didn't come looking for me? Thank you, Lady Delphine. Will you return to Londinium? Yes, I promised Vina, but she may have to wait. I'll make arrangement for you to get treatment. We'll depart once I've taken care of what I have in front of me. Yes, my lady. Lyncardine, I'm coming home, mother. Oh, that was wholesome. Come on. That was a wholesome ending right there. Damn right. Reed is very correct. Draco fire is good and effective. Anyway, that'll be it for this time, comrades. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like down below and let me know what you think about the story so far. I'm liking it. The politics side is just insanely boring to me because I hate politics, as I said. So I would rather see all the stuff outside all this stupid parliament shit. So, but yeah, cool. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed what you saw and you want to see more, please do subscribe, comrades. That would be very much appreciated. So you can keep up with whatever else I might upload in the future. And yeah, that will be it for this time. Yeah, I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, comrades, as always. До свидания.